You say quite parched.
Jersey custom?
Let's show it off real quick. Jimmy Green Beans from Salina, Kansas. Lining up the defense for 3 years. About time I give him some credit with a custom jersey. 3-6 is his Kansas number, so I'm kind of representing. And yeah, just came in yesterday.
What was his response when you showed it to him yet?
Oh, he loved it. You know, he's at times he's kind of, you know, uptight, but when he sees something like that, you know, it breaks that guard, and so it's good to see that emotion from him. But it was a good little interaction. All right, we're done.
What'd you think of the defense just overall today?
You know, it looked very good. You know, obviously, you know, kept the calls, you know, kind of small, just don't want to put anything out there, but looked really good, man. You know, some of the guys, the younger guys, you know, kind of made a lot of plays. Looked great seeing them. You know, Coach I does a phenomenal job just teaching. You know, any opportunity he gets. You know, congratulations to him. Recently engaged, so that was a big deal last night. But looked really good. You know, the offense was electric out there. A lot of explosives right away. You know, that was the emphasis they wanted to do. You know, really attack. You know, take the top off, and they did a phenomenal job doing that.
Kind of development have you just seen from somebody like Devon this spring?
Mitchell?
Sears.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Devon's a phenomenal job. You know, kind of stepped in to a bigger role this year, you know, in that defensive line group. You know, kind of young now, but we got all the dudes that we need, you know, to be successful. You know, he's kind of had to step up and be a leader, and he's a phenomenal job doing that throughout this get-ready phase.
Brent mentioned like keeping things vanilla. Do you think that helps the younger guys at all, or?
Absolutely. You know, at the end of the day, it's kind of just takes the thinking out of it. You know, it's the calls that are day one, and so it's kind of just see what they can do, see if they can play some football for the defensive lineman, and not any crazy stunts. Just see if you can, you know, go one-on-one and, you know, win.
Been a lot of buzz around Lewis Carter. Just how good can he be?
Phenomenal, man. His instincts are off the charts, man. You know, he's kind of get the little things down, but he can flat out fly. You know, he's a heavy hitter. You know, he's a smart dude. It's all going to come together, you know, this upcoming year.
What's your sense of where the defense is now versus coming out of the spring a year ago?
I mean, we're miles ahead of where we were. You know, obviously, you know, Coach I has a phenomenal job. He has getting us there. You know, Coach Venables as well. And, you know, that's what you want to see year 3 now. So I think we have all the pieces that we need. You know, I think we kind of really got our squad. You know, excited to get Billy, you know, back out there and just see what we can do.
And what's your sense of the defensive line coming together?
Man, those defensive ends, man, are scary, man. Those are some dudes all over the place. You know, DT, you know, he's going to be another phenomenal piece for us. It's hard losing a guy like Lacey, but the younger guys are ready to step up and, you know, fill in that role. I think we have a really sound squad.
Danny, just from guarding the tight ends room, what have you kind of noticed about them this year compared to years past?
Yeah, I mean, Bauer Sharp's a really electric dude, man. He's kind of stepped into that role. You know, now I want to see him, you know, try and promote that leadership from him. These guys come in here, you know, kind of were a smaller school, so it's kind of all new to him, but now he's kind of acclimated. Now I want to see him really step up and really strive to be a leader on this team.
It seems like the depth across the linebacker room just a lot different now than even it was middle of the year last year.
Very competitive, man. Every single person can play, man. It's going to be hard to see who's going to get on that field. So every day, you know, no spot's guaranteed. You know, even myself, we all go out there, we're competing every single day. You know, that's what you want to see from a group, especially with older guys, younger guys, just a great mix.
Of the young guys that have come in this spring or this winter, who has really stood out to you so far?
I mean, obviously, I think Bauer and Dion, 2 guys on the offensive side have really stepped up, made huge plays all over the place. You know, defensively, I think Reggie Powers and Michael Boganowski, those are guys that it's taken some time for them to get it. It's a hard system. You know, Billy's kind of a tougher coach than Coach Hall, but you know, they've done a phenomenal job, man. They make plays all over the place. And then, you know, linebacker room, Sammy and Lewis are just 2 guys that last year you saw a little glimpse of it, and now you really want to see what they can really do, and they're going to be huge parts for us.
Do you see the linebacker in Boganowski, the way he plays?
Yeah, I mean, he's not afraid of contact, man. You saw, you know, him. He's going to come down there and hit something. He has great speed and great instincts. Just going to take some time for him to, you know, figure everything out. But that's normal for a freshman coming in early.
Danny, as much as you guys don't want to give up explosives, it had to be pretty impressive to see the way Dion took the top off the defense, right?
I mean, absolutely, man. He's a, you know, flat out, you know, he's a trailblazer, man. Watching him run, you know, his routes, no one gets off the ball like he does. You know, very electric. His acceleration's, you know, unmatched. It kind of stinks, you know, seeing that. Not fortunately, I wasn't out there, but from the sideline, it looked good, man. I'm sure the fans were ecstatic. He had 2 long bombs, but you know, Jackson put it on the money, man. That's what you love to see.
Has PJ had the type of spring that taken that next step for him from a development standpoint?
Absolutely, he's done everything he can. You know, had banged up here and there, but he's done a phenomenal job this spring. Just been healthy, been going after it, man. That whole defensive line group just done a phenomenal job, man. The veterans have really stepped up. That leadership's been second to none, man. It's just great to see Ethan, PJ, R. Mason. The list goes on and on. Just leaders, man.
How ready do you feel this defense is for the physicality of the SEC?
I mean, you know, our standard's the standard, man. You know, we compete every single day. We practice hard, so I have no doubt in my mind we'll be ready.
Brent just talked a lot about the steps you guys across the board have to make this summer before you even come back for fall camp. What's that look like for the linebacker room to get to where you need to be making those jumps this summer?
Yeah, we should continue working on our block destruction, you know, our play recognition and everything else that goes in between those lines. You know, Coach Allen's done a phenomenal job giving us the tools that we need to do. So now it's time for a guy like myself to get those younger guys in here, you know, starting pretty much Monday, you know, enjoy the weekend, and we're right back to the work, man. We know it needs to be done. We got to outwork every single opponent from here on out. No one noticed the Bob Stoops.
I know that.